When I had my first son, I was making $55,000 a year at a company with no maternity leave. I had just 6 weeks of short-term disability, and then I was expected to be back. And I remember thinking, I'm not doing this again. Fast forward a few years, and I had doubled my income. I built the flexibility I wanted for my family, and eventually I became a senior director while raising 2 kids. So if you are a mom, a professional woman in your 30s or 40s, and you're wondering what careers can give me both flexibility and income in 2025, then this video is for you. But before we dive in, make sure to hit subscribe because every week I share strengths-based tools to help ambitious women get unstuck, grow their careers, and make next big career moves. I'm going to share 10 high-paying, flexible jobs that you can pursue this year, and then I'll show you how your Clifton Strengths can guide you to the one that actually fits your life. So you're not just chasing money, but you're building a career that works for you. Let me give you some context for why this matters to me. At my first job, I was stuck, I was underpaid, undervalued, and I didn't really have options. But when I decided that I wasn't going to settle for 6 weeks of leave again, I took a risk. I left my full-time job and I became a contractor. And that decision nearly doubled my salary. And because of that, I could save money and design the kind of maternity leave that I wanted for my second child. But the story didn't end there for me. While I was contracting, I leaned into my number one strength, which is relator. I built and maintained strong relationships, and one of those leaders later reached out to me on LinkedIn and asked me to come back, not as a writer, but as a manager. And that move eventually led me from being a manager to a senior manager and then a senior director in just 5 years. So the lesson is that the right career choices plus strengths-based consistency can transform your work and your life. Now let's break down the 10 careers that pay well and offer flexibility in 2025. So for each one, I'm going to share what the career is, the typical entry requirements, and how different Clifton Strengths fit naturally. The first is technical writer and content designer. The salaries are generally between $75,000 a year and $120,000 a year. A technical writer creates documentation, guides, and content that explain complex products, and it's often in tech or healthcare or in finance. Basic entry requirements are strong writing skills and a portfolio. A degree helps, like I have a degree in English, but it's not required. The strengths fit. Executing strengths like responsibility and discipline keep content accurate, while strategic thinking strengths like input or analytical make complex ideas simple. Project manager is next. They generally make between $85,000 and $130,000 per year. A project manager plans, they oversee projects from start to finish, ensuring that deadlines, budgets, and goals are met. Some general entry requirements are a proven ability to lead projects. You might have a certification like a PMP or a Scrum, and those really can make a difference in your income and your confidence in doing the job. Strengths fit. Executing strengths like achiever or arranger really help you to thrive. Influencing strengths like communication can really help you to rally a team, and that's an important skill as a project manager. Career number 3 is a UX designer or researcher. They can make between $90,000 and $140,000 per year. A UX designer focuses on how users experience a product. If you think about the user interface, or an app or a website, and they make it really intuitive and easy to use. Some basic entry requirements are a design portfolio, so hiring managers generally want to see that you have done this kind of work before, or that you've been to a UX bootcamp, or you have some kind of certification. Strengths fit. Relationship building strengths like empathy help understand users because product management is all about the users. Strategic thinking like ideation drives innovation, which is also key. Career number 4, a customer success manager. They generally make between $80,000 and $120,000 per year. And a customer success manager ensures that customers succeed within a product or a service. They build long-term relationships and they help solve problems. Some basic entry requirements are customer service experience or account management experience. The strengths fit. Relationship building strengths like relator or positivity really shine in this role, whereas influencing strengths like woo build trust. Career 5, program manager. You generally find these in operations roles or learning and development roles. They make between $95,000 and $135,000 a year. A program manager oversees multiple projects and ensures they align with the company goals. They are common in operations, HR, or learning and development. Some basic entry requirements. Leadership experience is key. You have to show that you can lead groups of people to an expected end. It is also great if you have a project or program management certification to show that you have the foundational skills. The strengths fit. Executing strengths like consistency, keep initiatives on track, which is really important when you're managing a program. Strategic thinking like futuristic helps align with the long-term vision. Career number 6 is a product manager. They make between $100,000 and $150,000 a year. They own the vision and strategy for a product, coordinating across teams to bring it to market. Entry requirements are business or product background, and maybe an MBA or product management certification are helpful. The strengths fit. Influencing strengths like command help you to lead confidently, whereas strategic thinking skills like strategic really set that direction. Path number 7, consultant or coach. They can make between $75,000 and $200,000 per year. A consultant or coach provides specialized guidance or advice in a niche, like career coaching or communications consulting or business strategy. The basic entry requirements are credibility in a field or expertise or even a certification, and marketing yourself is key. Strengths fit. Influencing strengths like self-assurance and woo help attract clients, and relationship strengths like individualizations help you to tailor solutions. Career 8, business analyst, data analyst. They can make between $80,000 and $120,000 a year, and they use data to help an organization make better decisions. So they will build things like reports and dashboards and insights to help leaders make decisions. Some basic entry requirements are analytical skills like Excel, SQL, or Tableau proficiency. Certifications or boot camps also give you a basic foundation. Strengths fit. Strategic thinking strengths like analytical and intellection really help you to excel. And then executing strengths like focus help you to deliver consistently. Marketing manager and brand strategist is career number 9. You can make between $90,000 and $140,000. This role builds campaigns, they help to manage a company's brand identity, and they drive growth through storytelling and positioning. Some basic entry requirements are marketing or a communications background. You may have a portfolio of campaigns that you have created before, or you might have a certification in digital marketing. Strengths fit. Influencing strengths like communication and activator really shine. Strategic thinking like ideation fuels your creativity. Finally, there's a freelancer or contract specialist. They can make between $70,000 and $150,000 per year. They provide specialized services independently, like writing or design or operations consulting. Some basic entry requirements are a proven portfolio and the ability to market yourself. Strengths fit. Executing strengths like responsibility keeps clients happy because you focus on doing what you say you're going to do. And then relationship building like relator secures repeat work. So because you've done a great job before, you keep that good relationship and you get repeat work. Now let's go a little bit deeper into strengths. Okay, now here's the key. All of these jobs pay well and offer flexibility, but the one that's right for you really depends on your strengths and your background. People who lead through the executing domain thrive in roles with a lot of structure and deliverables, so maybe project management or operations or technical writing. People who operate through the influencing domain, they thrive wherever there is visibility and the ability to persuade, so something like consulting or product management or marketing where they're upfront. You don't want to be, if you have high influencing, you don't want to be in a role where nobody sees you. You like to be out in front making things happen. If you operate through the relationship building domain, you thrive where there's trust and people are central, like in customer success, HR, and coaching. If you operate through the strategic thinking domain, that means that you thrive where insights and vision are valued. So consider roles like UX research or data or brand strategy. When you know your strengths, then you know where consistency will feel natural, and consistency is what builds both confidence and career momentum. So the big takeaway is that there are dozens of high-paying, flexible careers available in 2025, but chasing money alone isn't going to get you where you want to go. Alignment is what really matters. So when you align your career with your strengths, then you stop spinning your wheels and you start building the momentum towards your next big career move. If this video helped you, then hit subscribe so you don't miss weekly strengths-based tools for ambitious women ready to get unstuck. Hey, if this video helped you, I want you to hit subscribe so you don't miss weekly strengths-based tools for ambitious women who are ready to get unstuck. And I want to personally invite you to my free live workshop, Your Next Move, on October 9th and 10th from 12 to 1:30 p.m. Eastern. And I'm going to show you exactly how to use your strengths to stop circling and start building momentum towards your next big career move. The link to register is below, so click it and save your seat today. And if you don't know your strengths yet, that's the very first step. I want you to take the Clifton Strengths assessment. You'll get a personalized report of your top talents, and it will be the foundation for everything that we do together. I've dropped the link for that below as well. Remember, clarity doesn't come from waiting. It comes from consistent action in your strengths. So now you know, and now you go. Peace.